Yeah, hello, all my dear cookies all over the world. So, I'm coding a game in C++ and raylib, and I'm not a professional C++ developer, so I have no idea what I'm doing here. Also, I read something about safe C++, so you can use C++ without using pointers and memory allocation and stuff. So, I'm trying this too without knowing what I'm doing, but yeah, however. You can see the structure of my game. Um, I have settings, and the settings are just containing some setting values. I have um, assets. The assets are preloading my textures and my sounds and stuff like this. I have uh, bullets. Yeah, it's just a class for bullets. Every bullet contains a value for speed and a value for hit strength, so hit points. And at the moment, I just have three different bullets. So where the weak bullet with one hit type and one with two hit types, and my strong bullet has three hit points. So yeah, and the enemy class is the class of the enemies, and it contains also a value for hit points. So if a bullet with one hit point hits an enemy with one hit point, the enemy at the moment disappears just. But if a bullet with one hit point hits an enemy with two hit points, yeah, it did not disappear, but it decreases the hit points to one. And yeah, so and I also have difference with the speed at by the on and on at the enemy. So the weak enemy with one hit point is also slow, and the enemy with two hit points a little bit faster, and the enemy with three hit points is the fastest one. So yeah, but it's just for testing, and everything is for testing. So nothing is really the game I want to do. So yeah, the game is just yeah the game object. So it's just the game class level. I thought I can store some level stuff in a class, but at the moment I don't use it. So maybe later. Um, main, yeah, main is a standard main, and it creates a game object. So player class is the player, uh, and the player gun. Yeah, theoretically I can change the gun, but at the moment I only have one gun. So, but yeah, the idea is to have a lot of different guns, and you can just align the gun to the player and have different guns and different bullets. But at the moment I have only one. So player gun. Yeah. However, I thought, yeah, it would be nice to create twin stick shooter game, so a top-down twin stick shooter game. And yeah, I started with a circle as a player and triangles as enemies, but circles and triangles are a little bit boring. And the circle reminded me of the country or Poland balls. Maybe you know them. And so I draw a Poland ball, a country ball, and it's this, yeah. But let us just start the game, and I can show you in the game. So don't think about the name of the game. He is called it Earthlings, and in the game, I called it WW1 with zombies. But yeah, it's just to have something here. I didn't really go through it with my ideas. So, but let us just start. So, and you can see I have in Serbian country ball. Why in Serbian one? Yeah, I'm from Serbia, and it would be it is nice to have a Serbian one. I changed also the enemies to from the triangles to zombie balls. The green ones are the weak ones with only one hit point, and the red ones are the stronger and faster ones with 2 hit points. And yeah, you can see my shooting speed increases every even level. So the top left I have a life bar for my player and also a score counter, and in the middle I have a level counter, and at the moment I have no real level logic or something like that behind, so it's just every 10 seconds where a new wave of enemies, so I could also change from level to wave, and also every level I increase the number of enemies, and every few levels I will also now change my weapon to the next not faster, stronger one. So this bullet has 2 hit points, so it can uh, kill the red enemies with just 1 hit, and it can kill 2 green enemies. Yeah, in fact that's all. So I don't have any level structure, but it works for the basic gameplay, and so I also don't have any death animations of the enemies or of the player. At the moment the enemy is just disappearing, but I have a sound effect. If a bullet hits one of the enemies, it makes a little sad crying sound or something like that. And now you can see my strongest bullet at the moment. So I'm dead. I have a high score, so I could show you also with debug 1. So and I played it with the keyboard now, but now I will play it with the gamepad. So because I have also implemented controls with the gamepad, and I forgot to say I have only 8 directions for shooting, just because I personally, maybe it's not for everybody to have only 8 directions, but if I have a full degree of shooting around me, I really have problems for the aiming. So in this case, I know exactly it can go only in 45 degrees, and I could predict how I will shoot the enemies. So, however, but it's just my preferred gaming method, so controlling method. I but at the moment, yeah, I also have aligned the, the gun to this 35 point degree changes. So, however, it's the game is in testing. Nothing is done. Nothing is really hard coded. In fact, this is everything hard coded, but nothing is um, have to be forever like this. And yeah, I thought I could implement it as next some visual effect if when the bullet hits an enemy, uh, or yeah, I can also implement not to leave a screen with the player, because at the moment player can just leave a screen. So, and if you're interested how I would yeah, continue with my game, yeah, you can just subscribe and take something a look here. So that's me. That's all from me, and have a nice day.